But I think what I've been trying to do is play several levels above where I am. And this, what I've called a rebel or an excuse, which is called I don't want to do that, may actually be a part of me that's trying to keep me grounded and relevant to what I can actually do right now. Interesting, right? That's an interesting thought. I often have this thing like excuses and reasons and rebels, and you just got to get out of your comfort, like this negative connotation of these kinds of voices. But what if this voice that's like, I don't want to do that, is actually in partnership with me being appropriate in this moment of my life and looking at like, what would you want to do? What could you do? And more than that, like what do you want actually, and why do you actually want it? And if I could figure that out, then I might actually have what I know is that I'm a passionate person and I give my life to the things that I care about. I know this about me. And so it's always been a frustration where I'm like, I have these goals. I think they matter to me, but why do I not give myself fully to them? Like why I give myself to a moment and then I stop. Why? Why is that? And what if this voice, what if this I don't want to do that has simply been part of me that's helping me be more appropriate in the moment, be present in the moment with what I have and what I actually want. It's been trying to get my attention, like, hey Chris, what do you actually want and why do you want it? Yeah, this is interesting, right? I think it's important for us in this tribe because, like I said, we got into this for lifestyle and impact. And we did not get into this for all the goals and all the reasons that everybody else has. We have our own unique and special, authentic reasons why we do what we do. And sometimes we get sideswiped by societal norms or standards or way it looks for them. And we kind of then start to compare ourselves and think, well, maybe what I should be doing should look like what they're suggesting. And I think you and I are more individualistic than that. I think you and I are not compelled by those things. I think we have our own sense of self. But if we get sideswiped by the cultural standards or norms, then what happens is we actually, it's dissonant, right? There's a disconnect. We're out of alignment. And I think what I'm finding my way into is alignment. I'm finding my way into alignment. And it's making a lot of sense to me. Because I know myself as someone who gives my all to the things that matter. And the conundrum, the place, the sticking point has been, why am I not giving myself to these things? And again, I'll bring it back to the question we started with, because this is where the insight came for me. This is where the aha moment came for me, which is, maybe I don't know what I want or why I want it. And that's why I keep not going the distance, or why I keep saying I don't want to do that. So for you, if there's a moment or a place in your life where you keep finding yourself not doing the work that you keep saying you want to do, and there's this voice that's like, I don't want to do that, maybe it's pointing to something else it's pointing you to clarify what you really want and why you really want it. And from that place, you might find breathing room and space in your mind, in your actions, in your schedule, to actually then just give yourself to the thing you actually want and why you want it, without having to compare it to what everybody else says you should want. Right? And that's interesting from a place of business and marketing, right? Because now our marketing is simply here to do those two things, lifestyle and impact. It's here to support us in creating the lifestyle we want while having the impact